Ooh, rock level. Artisan unlocked. Why is this at 6? Oh, that's his max. That's why. Ah. Okay. Electro juggling. Sounds intense. Let's do you. And the upgrades don't do a lot, do they? I wonder how many times you can do that over time. Okay. Oh, it also adds effects. Right, that's cool. Hello, Artisan.
I do hope you're feeling crafty.
The Artisan crafts useful items for components found as you progress. Items can be used in battles, circus performances, or even while exploring the city. Cool. Craft a cola. Craft a liter of cola. Take it. Let's upgrade. Boom. Can't craft advantage. That's okay though. What's this do? Increase devotion by 10%. Oh. Cool. Alright, let's get this going. No, let's do you. And you. Nice.
You've got nothing better to do today,
How's the story so far in this? I mean, the world and the aesthetic is super carnival-y. If you're into that kind of stuff, I think that it definitely presents that very well. It's kind of like a steampunk Victorian circus situation. The story hasn't been too much story yet. Very brief impetus to why people are attacking us, but we are still very much trying to figure out what's going on. The London Bridge disappeared, so we're kind of working our way there to see what the heck is going on. Yeah. Heckin' shenanigans! That's what's basically happening right now. What I'm trying to tell you. Oh, we gotta heal some people. Sorry about the language. Yeah, it was pretty bad. You're good. And Maria. Okay. Decent resources. We'll go to the question mark. What is this? The Circus Electrique was originally named the Cirque Electrique until the Ringmaster realized most of his audience doesn't know what a cirque is. Okay. Impas says... Wait, did I read that right? Another political game? This game is not allowed in your country? I'm sorry, are we watching the same game? Are you watching, is this... Do they not allow steampunk in your country? Is that a thing? Government crackdown on steampunk games? Yeah. Oh, okay. Clowns are illegal in your country. Oh. Oh. I mean, makes sense.
There's not just caffeine in that American drink we can make, is there?
Speaking of caffeine, more coffee, please. Cool. All right, let's do... Man, none of them have very low devotion. I think their HP's a little low, though. Oh, this is the big attack that does everyone, but she has to be in the third slot. Let's move her up.
Getting hotter.
Oh, were you saying it's a political game because all politicians are clowns? I can get behind that. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. And I agree. Get a taunt going. Ooh. 19? Uh-oh.
Electric!
It's that, son? Do you have any 2 attacks? Can I look at that? I can't right now.
I know what I'm doing.
Smart!
Feels good, don't it?
Pop.
Unfortunate.
Ow. Clown is getting rocked.
Heavy, ain't it?
Cool.
I'll need this big. Oh!
We need to get a better tanking situation going on here. These guys also don't really seem to catch fire at all.
Coming at ya!
I'm losing my fire inside.
We gotta get our clan out of here, so he's gonna be gonna get rocked pretty much.
Knocking your noggin.
Ooh. Oh, man. That was our chance to remove the taunt. How much HP do you have left? 7?
My gift to you all.
Cartwright, sometimes you have to refresh. nothing else would be worth it.
Don't it make you smile?
All hell. Don't do that.
Don't like the look of you.
Resisted the stun. Flip.
Oh, better, pal.
Clown care. Oh, wow. He actually brought in another person. Rude. 0 damage at the front.
From my belt to your face.
From my belt to your face. I like it. Dang, he must be so close. Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Hit 2.
The healing power of laughter.
Bang.
Heavy, ain't it?
There we go. Flip. Not nice. Well, I don't know if we can remove it. God, he is such a tank. What's up, Alsante?
Tingles, don't it?
I don't like you. I don't like you.
Ow.
Look out
Big
below.
old 0 damage.
Out of my face!
STD Drift, I already lowered it a little bit, so I think we'll kind of ride it out. Oh. Hey, Charlie, what's up, buddy? Do 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 do. Boo boo.
Extra, extra! Ever wonder about them steam wheels and where they came from? Read all about it!
What? What are we talking about? Ooh.
The devoted make the best performers. That's simple.
Okay. Defeating multiple opponents simultaneously with one attack, forcing enemies to flee. Oh, visiting certain district nodes. Interesting. There's a lot to this game. Okay. Cool, cool. Let's see. That's pretty good. Cool.
Hold on to something.
House of Horror. I like it. Right, you probably need to be in here. You're done. Done enough. You in there. Oh, shoot. Did they cancel the whole thing? It did. Alright. Just kidding. We're doing you again. Just kidding. Good joke. Even better. Okay.
Hold on to something.
Ander. Gonna get the kuna. Hey, hell yeah, Nick. Awesome. Whole legend there. Wait. What is he doing? He's in my team, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're good. We're good. Let's bring Balthazar. Maria. I want a clown. Did I use both my clowns? I need to get another clown. Clowns are awesome.
I'm surprised we don't see this more often these days. A man who has lost everything, begging for food. Then again, what easier victims for the vicious? Brilliant!
We can create what we want at that location. Interesting. Circus enthusiast. What's that?
See that goal number? We need to choose a performer whose enjoyment rating can best that sum after we spin the wheel. Then we can put all we've earned on the line to try again.
Oh, God. I am angry! Interview, okay.
Good news for you, Uncle. Your Circus Electrique story is still happening.
Oh? Is your editor growing impatient?
My editor is dead. Killed by the entertainment reviewer.
Ivan did that? How terrible. And after such a good review for the premiere.
Yes, please go hug him if you see him at the pub. That would end in one hell of a story, I'm sure. But for now, I need an interview. Several, actually. My single story has morphed into an ongoing feature.
You don't say.
What are we thinking, chat? Do we do all these? The female voice actor is great. So far, all of the voice acting has actually been pretty good. Yeah, like, I don't think we've met... I don't think there's really been anything voiced yet that doesn't sound professional and high quality. Good. How'd you get your foot in the door in the circus business?
How did you get your foot in the door on running a circus? You know I know your story, but I could use some quotes, so people believe how dumb you are.
How flattering. I suppose the beginning was in 1866. I was 15, living in Coventry, with no idea what to do with my life. But then he came along.
P.T. Barnum.
The Prince of Humbugs himself, yes. By chance our paths crossed as Barnum explored the city. All I could think to say was a bit of history I'm sure he already knew. Lady Godiva once rode naked down this very street. He laughed and said he could use a good tour guide. I spent the next few hours in his company. Before we parted, he said to look him up if ever I was in America. Maybe he could return the favor.
In 1869, you sought P.T. Barnum in America.
I don't think Barnum ever expected me to hold him to his promise of a favor in America. But 3 years later, I most certainly did. I left England for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
America!
It only took about 2 months, and all but 2 of my dollars, to find Barnum, but I did. And he remembered me. He was so amused that I went so far to take him up on his offer. He offered me a job to help out his protege. Assistant to his assistant. It was all I could have hoped for. I thank his kind soul to this day.
Azumo says, why is No Man's Sky so expensive? It was released years ago. Let me tell you why, Azuma. It's because pretty much every year that goes by, they add a game's worth of content to that game, and it keeps the price and it keeps the value where it is. They are still constantly working on that game. So, but at the same time, the price never changes. So I would say you can wait for sales. They do have sales on it every so often. But the value for that product is incredibly high. That's why. Yeah. And it's worth every penny. I've done multiple 30+ hour runs, and I'm sure I'll do more in the future. Yep.
Tell me about working for Barnum's protege, Eli Edwards,
Ninjaga, I was talking about No
who
Man's
now
Sky.
runs the world's most powerful corporation.
Oh, always something to prove with Eli Edwards. Early on, we got along very well, until Barnum started asking for my help over his. I think Eli started feeling jealous, devalued even. It didn't help that Barnum actually started referring to me, not Eli, as his protege by the time of our first traveling circus performance in '71.
And how do you feel about what Eli has become?
Ha! I'll get back to you on that.
Calling it now, Eli is behind all of this. It's jealousy. Raw jealousy. Okay.
Working for P.T. Barnum in his prime must have been
The
exciting.
suspect is real.
And he
The
actually
suspicion-
preferred you to Eli Edwards as his top protege?
Rather unbelievable considering Eli essentially runs the world today, is it not?
I'll let you answer your own question in a future interview. Right now, Uncle Randy, I've had about all I can stand of you.
Me too. Harder for me to escape myself, though.
Well, that got depressing. Ko, can you say the same for Cyberpunk 2077 as well? Is it worth a revisit? Cyberpunk has made a lot of progress. In fact, just today, they made a huge step forward with transmog and more bug fixes and more additions. They have fixed a lot of the bugs as well. However, unlike No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk is moving a lot slower, especially for the size of the company and the resources the game has. And their scope is a lot smaller. But, especially after today, transmog was put in today with other stuff. We know that they're redoing the police system. That was announced today. They're doing more stuff with mods, which is great. And we have an expansion next year. So, I mean, it's trucking along. It's trucking along. Yeah. There is good news for Cyberpunk fans. It is trucking along. So that's good. All right, here we go. These things are like the tankiest ones so far. Jeez. All right, let's see. Yep. What exactly is this?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Alright, let's see.
Ah, you didn't like that?
Oh! Oh, if he had burned, that would have been beautiful.
Hell yeah!
I like her.
Oh. Just a little twirl.
Exoterrorist, cool man. Best I can say is support him. Watch him and spread the word. I've got a fleet of people you know, I watch and look at this point. So, but yeah, that's cool, you man. Sounds like you're doing the right thing. Let's get rid of him. Ba-boom. Mandy Moo, thank you for the 31. Really appreciate it.
What do you see?
Okay.
Gotcha!
Cool. Excellent. I love how after the fight she's like, "We did it! Yay! Good job, team. We're awesome." I was checking this game out on upcoming releases. Are you enjoying it so far? Yeah, I think Darkest Dungeon fans will probably really like this. There's a lot of similarities, which are good. I think it's good. It also has, although a lot of it is very similar to Darkest Dungeon, this game is also doing a lot of things that it doesn't do at all. Like, it's got this whole performance synergy mechanic, obviously completely different classes, completely different skills. It doesn't have stress, but it has devotion, and that definitely works a little bit differently. The way it does world's map is different and kind of unique. So it's one of those things where I think like it's doing enough of the genre base to where people will feel comfortable in it, but at the same time the vibe, the aesthetic, and the mechanics are different enough to give it its own flavor. So yeah, I'm having fun with it so far. It's definitely interesting.